What's up, everybody? I am Crimson Thunder here. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Sentinels in the Multiverse, the video game. The last time we ended up fighting, we ended up having a very close battle with Cargo Warframe. Now we're going to be facing off the last of the advanced enemies that we have for Wrath of the Cosmos, and this is actually the one I actually hate the most out of everything else in the game. Progeny. We're gonna make sure we don't pull any punches here. We need to do as much damage as we can. We're gonna pick Knife for this one, and to help with some damage mitigation, we'll also bring along Visionary, the Dark variant. We're also gonna bring Raw Horse of Two Horizons here. We're gonna also bring around the Adamant Sentinels, and to control the deck, we also want to make sure we bring along Fugue State Parse, since that's actually a good, that's actually one of the better ways in order to do this. And for environments, let's go into the Temple of Julong, since we haven't done that in a little while. We'll go against Advanced Progeny with Knife, Dark Visionary, Horrors of Two Horizons, Adamant Sentinels, and Fugue State Parse at the Temple of Julong. Let's fight. Ah, you're the squinter I've been switching for. Stand and fight. Here we go. He's gonna start off with one Scion and then shuffle back. On advanced mode, all Scions are indestructible. Scion of Frost. Whenever he is dealt damage for the first time, he is going to hit everybody for one cold damage. And Scion of Storm. Everybody is hit for one lightning damage. At the end of his turn, he gets to play another card. Tribulations. Alright, infiltrate and excavate. This is going to redirect the first damage dealt by an environment target to the villain target with the second highest HP. There's no point of attacking him, so we're just going to do that. Prophetic Vision brings out a Shinobi Assassin. And we're gonna put and we're definitely going to put the ceremonies on top of the deck. Now look at Progeny. It's best to do with the Elemental Outburst. We'll start off with the Staff of Ra, and we need to draw our combo. We'll go ahead and discard our Solar Flare and our Inferno, since they're not going to help us at all. Raffle Gaze won't help either. Dr. Medico, we're going to have everybody heal one. Collecting the Swarm will be very important against the Progeny here. We're not going to start out with critical that's alright. We'll go ahead and Sunrise again. Staff of Wrath. So there's our first part of the combo. We'll discard Wrathful Gaze, and we'll also get rid of a Staff of Wrath. We will reveal the flaws. And here's our mysterious ceremonies. Let's have Visionary start drawing some cards that she's gonna need. However, that's not part of it. There goes the Staff of Ra. We'll get rid of Sign of Storm in that time. Excuse me. Alright, we're back. So in that time, he played the Elemental Outburst. He ended up dealing 3 damage. I'm not sure to what target though. Let's actually do that again. The Horus of New Horizons. Deal 4 damage to the Idealist. Then he plays the Owl Reckoning. Once again, I'm going to have to draw 2 cards. That's the best card that I can put on there for now. I'll draw 3 cards and I'll discard Drawn to the Flame. And we'll discard a Flame Spike. Did I tell you that I hate Hour Reckoning? Dr. Medico's gonna heal everybody up. She's gonna take out the Idealist, but we'll get her back. Environment turn's gonna bring a Shinobi Assassin, which will take out the Idealist. And there's Twisted Ether. There's the Okay, so now we're going to start doing some serious damage. Wrecking Uppercut. Deal 2 damage to her. Get her the Harbinger. Prime Punch. We'll slap a Twisted Ether on Progeny. As long as we control what he plays. Like I don't mind the Scion of Frost anymore. He can no longer do damage for the rest of the game. We'll go ahead and play a Restorative Burst, which will flip over the Idealist and heal everybody else for 1. And since that blows up equipment cards, there's no reason to be playing any equipment cards this turn. But now we'll go extra sensory awareness. We'll definitely discard that, and we'll put the Scion of Frost there. Apprentice Poisoner. Now, for playing cards, we can start having the Sentinels get set up for a major smackdown. So the only thing we gotta really worry about is the environment, really. There goes that. And all we gotta do is just switch us all to fire, and we pretty much cannot be hurt for the rest of the game. And Scion of Frame, which does absolutely nothing. And I forgot, on the end to play the top card of the villain deck on advanced mode on Progegy's flip side. We'll go ahead and wrecking uppercut him, which gets rid of an elemental outburst. But all we now need to do is just beat the crap out of Progeny and we win, basically. You can also use this to solve the problem with the environment. We'll play the Staff of Ra just to get him set up. Imbued Fire, which also really helps with damage increase. We can also use this Collector's Form and just to try to get Progeny to hit himself. We'll go ahead and keep healing. We'll play the Impossible Shot. And we'll go Extrasensitory Awareness. We wanted to get rid of the Scion of Storm. We can put the Scion of Flame on top because we don't care what happens now. Master of the Temple. Brings it Apprentice Poisoner. Okay, we can... At this point, we can pretty much boost everybody's damage. So, let's go Imbued Fire. Mass Levitation will basically protect everybody from damage from the environment pretty much for the rest of the game, as there is no there are no environment targets in this game that can deal more than 3 damage. Scion of Flame. Once again, turn everything to fire. And we'll destroy the Scion of Flame so we get rid of the damage reduction. And the Scion of Light will actually... Hold on again. Okay, let's try this again. So... Basically... Do everything fire damage. The only problem with this is that every time we deal damage for the first time, we need to discard 1 card. But Visionary can discard, or very happily discard 1 of those cards that she doesn't need. We don't need Rest of Mind anymore, and we can just stop the environment from dealing damage. We'll go ahead and Fire Blast Progeny for another 7. We'll have the Sentinels discard one of their Human Shield, as we no longer need that. Prevent everybody from taking fire damage, and we're all set. Dark Delusions. We'll do a Haymaker on Progeny. We can get rid of a Human Shield, as we'll no longer need it. And the Sentinels can go ahead and continue to heal. Just be careful not to get them, any of them, over 10. Impossible Shot will hit Progeny for another 4. The Sentinels will discard their extra Pulling into the Darkness. get rid of the inevitable. We can put these on top of the deck. Data mining. Mysterious ceremonies. Mysterious ceremonies. Master of the temple. And a resurrection ritual. Now we can basically draw on our cards. Pulsing Conduit Blade will no longer be relevant. The Poisoners will do nothing at all. We'll play Overdo It. And we'll have draw 3 more cards. Scorched Earth, which will be godly. And the true form does nothing. Here comes our Scion of Blight. Tear that all into fire. And we'll get rid of the other Scion of Blight. And we'll get this ongoing out. We'll hold on to this for now. We're gonna play Incident for the Greater Good. Actually, that was a terrible idea since it's all fire damage. Alright, we can go ahead and just play just go to Focus and Conduit play just because we can use it for extra damage. And we'll get rid of the Incidental Contact. We'll hit Raji for another 4. Go with the Overcharge Null Shield. Draw Battlefield Experience. And since we cannot deal ourselves damage, we'll go ahead and destroy it. That was not the card I wanted to play. Recognition. We want beginning of the input on the very bottom. Got Foresight. And let's scorch the earth. Let's do 11 damage to Progeny. And we can get rid of a Drawn to the Flame. Yeah, I could just wipe everything else out, but that's alright. Okay. We'll put those on Visionary's deck. And once again, we will be immune to everything else. Once again, Dark Delusions. We're going to do another Haymaker on Progeny. And let's have Sentinels discard their second chance since it's now irrelevant for the rest of the game. And TK Thump. Team Communication. We'll just reveal the flaws just to get the rest going on. Get rid of the inevitable. Put the elemental outburst out there. We'll not shuffle the deck. Shinobi Assassin will come out. Here comes Rise of Revival. Master of the Temple. Master of the Temple. Let's have Ra draw 3 cards. Ra will play Fire Blast for 7 irreducible. Visionary will get rid of one of her cards. And Knife will play her other Overdo It. We don't need to discard cards. And the true form will do absolutely nothing. Elemental Outburst does nothing at all, despite the fact it will do irreducible damage, which is all negated by the Fleshless Sun God. Form of the Harbinger. And that pretty much negates. And we're pretty much all set for the rest of the game. We'll go ahead and hit Progeny for 6. She can share, just toss out for the greater good. Flawless Execution. Battlefield Experience. This will be enough to end Progeny. Progeny falls apart, and we have officially won this game. Boy, this was actually pretty fun when it's set up like this. Any combination with Ra and Visionary can turn any villain like this into pretty much the most harmless thing you can ever think of. Just as long as you control what you can do to put their deck along, or what they play and all that. In the end, Advanced Progeny and all of the Wrath of the Cosmos on Advanced mode has been officially thunderstruck. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. For all the fun here at Sentinels of the Multiverse, I am Crimson Thunder, while we bake on the variants of all the others on Advance next time. See you later, everybody.